Hello everybody, KevDevoss101 here, and today I'm going to be explaining how this Redstone Calculator works, all the way from the input to the output. Now, first of all, you have to understand something, which is binary. So, in binary, there's 4 different things. Oh, I forgot to make it creative, but it's still too close. But as you can see, there's 4 different outputs. Now, let me change it to something like, we'll do 11. And you'll see only 3 of these turn on. Now, that's because these are different inputs and outputs based on what thing. So this is like, I'm pretty sure this is the one. This is the ones column. This is the 2s, this is the 4s, and this is the 8s. Actually, no, I got that backwards. 1s, 2s, 4s, and 8s. So, and it's the same over here. 1s, 2s, 4s, and 8s. And with those 4 inputs, you can put in any number. Now, whenever we give an input, it'll travel up until it gets to a certain area, in which it'll power the certain ones that will activate whatever its binary is. And then, all these pistons are just pushing it down into these AND OR gates. Now, an AND OR gate is if one is on, like here, it goes out the OR side. But if both are on, like here, it goes out the AND side and goes over to the next AND OR gate. So, like right here, let me give a better explanation. Right here, there's both inputs here and only one input here. This one, because there's only one input, moves over there, whereas this one with 2 inputs will overflow into here, causing this one to have 2 inputs to overflow to here, which then has one input, and then it goes to the final version of binary, which has 5 digits instead of 4, so it's 1s, 2s, 4s, 8s, and 16s. So if we add this up, it's 16 plus 8, which is 24. No 4 plus 2, which is 26. And then this is just to pass the signal over. And then there's this system. This system essentially takes these 5 inputs, and if they're the certain input, will output through here. So this is 1, and 1 will go all the way over here. Or no, 1 is all the way down here. 1 is this one. It'll go all the way through over to here and give 2 outputs here. And it's the same for everyone depending on what it is. And then this just loops up, goes across, and goes down. Now this means that all of this leads into these display systems, which means each of these, as you can see, it's 26. Each of these modules was designed by me, and then whenever you get an input, let's find where the input is. Should be near the top. Yeah, it's right there. As you can see, it lights up the 5 for the 2, and then the 6 for the 6. And the reason I use pistons here is because if you were to activate one here, you can also activate it here. It's relatively compact comparing to other systems I tested. That's mostly the explanation, but there's a few more things I want to explain. So these inputs are ran like from up there. So these are each from different sides. So this is one side's 8 and one side's 8. So if we did 8 on one side and then 8 on the other, they would both be powered right here. Both of these would be the ones powered. And then, but if there was only one on one side, say 8 plus 4, 8. It would be, that one would be lit up. This one would be on. And then that would be it. And to go more in depth, essentially these systems will turn the numeric value, like 15. Actually, we'll do a different one. We'll do 9. 9, which will run up until the correct spot, which is right here. Then it'll turn on and it'll do 1 in the 1s and 1 in the 8s, which these will power all the way up and then cause these to turn on. Then a question that a lot of people might ask is, what if you turn all the inputs on? And with this system, since all the you can only have 4 inputs on here, 4 in here, and all of them on is 15. If you were to turn all of them on, it would just act as 15. However, if you don't overlap the binary, like for example 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 instead of 15, it would still work. Because let's say you're doing, let's say you're doing 6 here, plus 9, which 9 is here, that would still be 15. Also, no, this isn't a loading animation. It's just a lot of times when it's still calculating, it'll still give an output, so a random one might light up. But as you can see, with all of them on, it just lights up 30. Now, if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments, and I'll try to get to as many of the comments as possible. I'm out. Peace.